Okay, we're good.
All right, so we're recording.
No, we're good to go get a pizza.
Oh man, you're making me
Okay,
hungry.
cool. I'll order. What kind of toppings you want?
Pepperoni with olives.
Pineapple.
And bacon.
I want
Stop.
pineapple
Oh
on
wait,
pineapple
shoot.
on pineapple.
I need to be sensitive with our party members. No bacon.
All right, so we're gonna get a pizza with
What? No.
pineapple, pepperoni, olives, all the toppings, bacon, no pepperoni, bacon.
Pineapple.
Put pineapple on half and bacon on the other half.
3 of us are griffins, so Predator rule
No,
over.
pineapple's gonna be
Yeah.
only in one slice.
Predator over
Majority
wolf.
wins. We're getting
Guys, shut up. We gotta start session.
But
All right, midnight. We're rolling. We've
are
been rolling
rolling.
for this past conversation.
Thus, we are rolling.
All right, so everybody, welcome back to Errf, where everything's made up and the experience points don't matter. I'm your host, Ted Roosevelt.
Hey, Ted.
Hi. All right.
Hello.
So, picking up where we left off last session, you finally touched land. Yay! But the ship is in real bad shape.
We hit a
That's
landfall.
bad.
But you guys didn't care about the ship. You just went to Todd's Whiskey. Went to go get a cold one with your gals.
Crack open a
Gals.
cold one with the
Yeah, man.
gals.
Yeah. And then
Get some juice.
That's tastes
Arya
horrible.
noticed the Longma bartender eyeing them from not so far because you are actually pretty close to the bar.
The Irish lager bartender.
Irish Longma. He picked up the accent. Whereupon you found out that he was essentially a quest NPC. Come on.
He had an
He gave you
exclamation
a-
point above his head.
Yeah, he had an exclamation point above his head, Anyway, he eventually gave you a quest to go retrieve this fungus that grows on a plant somewhere in the forest outside of the city. And after a bit of chatting and gathering information, we ended on Micaiah tackle hugging Guinness.
She went to hug him, but she tripped.
And then more like tackled him like one of the NFL players. But yeah, that's around where we ended. He wished you guys good luck, and that's where we'll pick up. So Guinness just told you after being tackled somewhat by Micaiah, I wish you good luck in their quest. The after Guinness says that, the female dragonborn other bartender just kind of looks at Micaiah, kind of squints her eyes a bit, and goes, "Don't do that again."
I'm sorry.
We keep things civil in this bar.
We keep things civil in this bar. If you want to hurt someone, grab a chair leg. She actually says that, by the way. If you want to hurt someone, grab a chair leg.
And the guy said that like me with the guy like kind of like blinking like.
And then Micaiah reaches for a chair.
Yeah, that's what she says, and she continues that. But be warned, if any of you start a bar fight, and then she opens her mouth a bit, and you can see the flames start to like if she's vomiting flames. It's at the back of the throat. It's like gurgling, kind of thing.
Sky tenses up like she's prepared just in case. It's like a reflex.
Down does the opposite. She kind of just sits there still.
How many of those things we needed to collect?
5. So once Guinness hears the flame start to burn in her throat, Guinness pipes up with, "I don't know, she didn't mean the harm."
Micaiah Stormcloak said
All right.
quest journal. A cure for what ails you.
Oh,
The bartender,
God.
Guinness, has an ailing wife and needs to
Oh,
collect
God.
a special fungus for him so he can acquire a cure. We need to be.
Galarian, you get 5 extra experience points. But since the experience points don't matter, it's pretty much useless.
Dog, stop it.
Yeah, stop it,
Stop
dog.
adding those experience points.
Get out of here, man.
Yep, bam. Nah. But Guinness successfully calms down the female bartender and goes, "Really, you're causing too much of a fuss. It wasn't that hard." "Yeah, and who's the one that went down like a brick?" Ouch. But yeah, after this little commotion, this little conversation, Guinness looks back to all of you and says, "I wish you luck still. And really, thank you for all your help. This means so much." So, you're now free to either head to the quest or, not immediately. So what will you do? What are you guys going to do?
Was there any sort of time limit on the quest?
Not really, other than
Until
his
his
wife
wife
dying.
Yeah, but how long will it?
How do we know?
How would you could gauge, but it would probably be the sooner the better.
We go to the hospital to check on her.
Walk over.
No,
Oh, hey,
no.
so how long do we have to do this, Mr. Bartender, sir? I really wanted to go get like a pedicure first or something. Mind if I just go shop for a day?
No, it's like what's it called? It's like Majora's Mask. The moon just slowly gets closer, but you still have 3 days. It's not important. You can
It's fine. Micaiah, play the song of double time. Or no, the song of half
No,
time.
it's
whatever it
reverse
is.
time.
Yeah, that one.
Like,
Yeah, double time would be
we
bad.
should have done that thing 2 days ago. Oh, hey, we got all the time in the world.
It's like plays the song of time. We're back on the ship.
Oh, not again.
Hey, at least now you would know that a pirate attack is coming.
Yeah, we abandoned ship early.
Groundhog Day.
We could save the box.
You could save the box.
But what's in the box?
No, so you guys are good to go on the quest. So what would you guys be doing?
Well, first off, do we have a moment to acquire items?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't take too long. So yeah, you can remember how I promised within the first hour you'd be at town. Well, stretch that out a bit. Yeah, but you can go and acquire any items, any weapons that you might want to stock up on real quick.
Because I had a list prepared. I was going to frame it as these were items I had in storage back in New Phonum, but since we're here, I'm just going to frame it as I arranged to have them shipped to me after we landed.
I'm
Alright.
just gonna go shopping.
From me to myself.
It
Cash on delivery.
I already have several of these items, but they didn't fit within my starting gold. So,
All right. So you are wait, were they in the crates that you brought, or
they were like shipped here from the other direction of where we were coming.
Oh, okay. So they were in New Phonum, and you arranged to have them brought to you.
Yes,
In,
around
Bryn.
the time we would be landing.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to break off and go find that in a bit.
Yes.
But does anybody else have any shopping or whatever you want to do
I just
before?
have to stop by the post office.
Yeah.
I'm saving for a gun. No way.
Save that money. I could use some more ammunition.
Well, down turns to the party. I'm gonna go get myself a new shield. Anyone want to come with?
Oh my God, she
I can do better.
does.
I'll come.
Yeah, sure. I'll come along.
Okay. So she gets up out of her chair then.
Hold on, Midnight, are you talking?
No.
Oh, okay. I keep hearing seeing your
That.
bubble light up, and I keep thinking, are you trying to say something? Are you accidentally muted?
No, it lights up, but nothing gets through because the background noise is way too quiet to get through.
Okay, fair enough. So it's Down and Micaiah that are going to the shops?
And
Yes.
Glenn.
And Glenn.
And
Okay,
Glenn.
so you three...
Two's company, three's a crowd.
Oh no. Third wheel.
Better break off.
Yeah, where...
I'm just saying, third wheel, better break off.
No, we need a fourth wheel, so we're a car.
Yeah, Arya, what would you be doing? These three are going to go shop for shields and are just accompanied down. Where would
I ain't shopping.
or
She's
what
just,
would
she's just
Arya
there
be
to.
doing?
She's just there to be.
She has nowhere better to be.
So will she just follow the group?
She'll just follow.
I just follow the crowd.
I mean, she's pretty much the one that's talked along the. She's not going to
She's
abandon
the
us
boss.
now.
All right. So for now, Sky, let's say you're just all together as a group to keep it a little simple.
That's fine.
All right. So a lot of you make your way through town, heading in a random direction. How will you find this weapon shop or, I guess, the blacksmith?
Look for signs, right? Should I make a perception or something?
Yeah. Perception to look around on the signs outside of stores.
Just one dice?
Yep. I'll
Down said
specifically tell you when to do
/1d20 plus
more.
1.
Down is
Bag
bad.
of dice said down.
Everybody who's going to be looking
1d20
around
plus
for
1
it,
equals.
looking
3
around at the signs,
plus 1 equals
make
4.
perceptions.
Glenn Stonecrest said
This belongs to
/R1d20 plus 6 number perception. Bag of dice said
I'm
Glenn
looking through the
Stonecrest.
post office.
1d20 plus 6 perception equals 17.
You
Plus 6
averagely
equals
find
23.
post office.
You find
Sky
a
said
cactus.
/RD20
You find
plus
a
5.
cactus.
Hello,
Bag of
cactus.
dice
What's he
said
doing
Sky.
here?
It
D20
dies.
plus 5
What's he
equals
doing
here?
6. Plus 5
Told us
equals
send
11.
messages now.
Mike A. Stormcloak said /R1d20 plus 2.
Well, it
Bag
was
of
a
dice said
cactus.
Mike
It
A.
was
I just
a
realized.
messenger
Hold on.
cactus.
1d20
Oh,
plus
hold
2
on.
equals 9.
That's going to be on
Plus
the
2 equals
recording.
11.
There is one thing I forgot to do.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Texas feature notifications.
Yeah.
The what?
Oh, you set it up to like tell you if you get pinged?
Texas feature notifications is normally on a per channel thing, whatever I'm focused on. And DiceBot is a real annoying case.
Oh, so you get a notification every time there's a roll?
Yes, I need to disable it every
Ah.
stream. Carry on.
I don't
I
know
just
why.
forgot to do so till now.
A couple days ago, I was getting alerts on my phone whenever I rolled DiceBot on my laptop, and it was really confusing at first.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I don't
Well,
think that had
as
ever
long as you got
happened
it
before.
fixed or whatever. So with your rolls, everybody's looking around, trying to find either like signs of weapons or forges or shields, things of that nature. Everybody's looking around. However, there's not much luck with finding exactly that. However, Glenn, you with your 23 spot a gold piece on the ground.
Oh, nice. Ooh, shiny.
Mm-hmm. What
She
will you
picks it
do?
up. I pick it up.
All right. So before you can pick it up, it starts to slide away.
What?
It is now out of your reach. What will you do now?
Clearly, you should follow it.
It's not going into any shady looking alleys, is it?
Not yet.
Ooh,
So
candy.
everybody else sees Glenn reach down for this gold and not get a gold when she came back up. They actually
it's
see
gold.
it. You all actually see it move as well.
Am I eyes deceive me, or is that actually moving?
Down just tilts her head.
Or is it gold?
Guy is probably noticing the gold piece for the first time now, so
I'm going to make a perception check, see if like somebody's like got it tied to a string or something.
All right, fair enough. Micaiah, roll me a perception. All right, 16. Yeah, you can faintly make out the the fishing lure, the fishing wire that is attached to this goal heading in a direction further down the street that you guys are walking on.
It seems someone's playing a little trick on you. And I kind of point out, see, look, it's tied to a little fishing line. Almost reminds me of the times back home whenever we used to pull pranks like this.
Suddenly, I'm disappointed that Sky doesn't have any slashing weapons because I was gonna like throw a dagger at the line or something, but she only has hammers.
Can I use? Okay, can I use Step of the Wind out of combat to rush over and grab it?
What was that, Midnight?
Can I use Step of the Wind out of combat to rush over and grab it?
What does that do, actually?
Normally, you can spend a key point to take disengage and dash action as a bonus action on your turn.
Oh, okay. So you want
and
to
jump
like,
distance
quickly...
is also doubled.
Okay, so you want to like quickly grab the coin before it can.
You want to pounce on the thing?
Yeah. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically, quickly approach it and try to get it.
All right, fair enough. Make me a sleight of hand check.
Wherever that went.
0. While Arya is doing that, I'm gonna have Micaiah, pull out her ice sprites and start following the fishing line.
You want to have your ice sprites start following the fishing line to determine where it's coming from?
Yeah.
All right. So as Arya crouches down, gets in a position, and lunges for this coin, it pulls away again, just out of Arya's reach. Once more. This time it's like right there at the fingertip, but it's still too far away.
And she is furious about that.
Do I need to make a perception about it?
Hold on. Meanwhile, Micaiah lets out her ice sprites from her floof, and they begin to head down the street as Micaiah's pointing it to them. They're looking for the lure. So what were you saying, Down?
Oh, I was just wondering if I need a perception or whatever to spot the lure.
Yeah, but Micaiah has already said aloud that someone's playing.
Yeah, I already pointed it out.
Yeah, I figured.
So you all can clearly see it now that it's been pointed out.
Okay. And second well, actually, I could take this two different ways. What does this do? Instantly warm. I don't think that would do it. So, now the question is, do I want to see if Eldritch Blast can cut a wire?
I don't know. Do you want to see what happens when you cast Eldritch Blast in a public environment?
I am now worried. So, instead, Down is just going to try to... She's just gonna unsheath her longsword, just take a little stab at the wire.
All right, fair enough.
Don't stab, slash.
Slash.
No, he said stab. He said stab.
No, longsword is a slashing weapon, not a piercing.
He said stab. That's what's happening.
Oh no.
You can stab with a sword. It is possible.
No, it's a slashing weapon.
Watching everything.
It's a piercing weapon now.
No.
You know what? I
Watching
hit the
people
wire with the handle. Bludgeoning.
Yeah.
It's also a piercing weapon, vicious mockery.
Yo,
sorry.
That is very true.
I just said Sky is just watching the proceedings and seeing people like Down consider casting spells at the coin, and she's just preparing to dissociate herself from the situation.
Meanwhile, Micaiah is like looking at this, and Down considering to use a spell. She is just laughing.
We're griffins, okay?
All right. Okay. So you go up and you attempt to poke this string
Yeah.
with your long sword.
Will this be an attack roll or?
No. I'll just say that before you can stab at it, it continues its move, and actually now where it is leading you, it is close to the entrance of a nearby alleyway.
That's what we were
So
waiting
see,
for.
it wasn't going down to a dark alleyway yet.
It's not dark.
Are
It's just an
do my ice
alleyway.
sprites have come back by now or no?
No, but they are in said alleyway.
And you never saw them again.
Yeah.
You never saw them.
All right. Down kind of just rolls her eyes at the coin.
Makai's just is gonna follow the fishing line herself.
Arya's
All
getting
right.
back up and just going to keep going after it.
She's gonna look at them and she's gonna say, "You guys are silly."
All right. Well.
So, are you done making a fool of yourselves?
I'll put a lid on it.
I would, but I don't have a lid.
Hot meat kettle.
Okay.
Anyway, so after a couple more seconds, the gold starts to shake again, being pulled by not in the steady movement that you saw before, just like enough to get out of your way. Now it is erratically being pulled closer and closer into this alleyway, by short pulls, big pulls. And Micaiah, you can hear the somewhat distant cries of your little ice sprites, which I'm assuming they can talk. I forget if they can.
They can make noise, I think.
Okay, so yeah.
They don't
you
actually
can hear
talk.
your ice sprites causing a commotion somewhere in this alleyway. It doesn't sound good.
I am rushing in there.
Down seeing Micaiah do that, she kind of gets up a little done with the coin. Not done with the coin per se, but done with chasing the coin. She still wants the coin.
All right.
Fight me.
I saw it first.
I got closest.
All right, so Micaiah, to the rest of you, Micaiah just ran down this alleyway, chasing the coin, chasing some little
She's not
commotion
chasing
that
the coin.
everybody.
She's like, "Oh no, my sprites!"
Well, she's still going in the direction of the coin.
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
doesn't care about the coin.
Yeah. Yes, but nice. But yeah, so Down and Arya and Glenn and Sky. Are you just gonna stand at the alleyway?
No,
No, I've been following the coin.
Yeah. Down is going to
Okay.
fly after Micaiah.
Yes, is there room enough to get in the air in this alleyway?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty wide. It's like 4 or 5 of you, like all of you could stand shoulder to shoulder in it.
Oh, okay.
It's that wide.
All right.
This alleyway actually turns to the left after a point, from which you can see a little bit of light coming from. The coin is going around said corner, by the way.
Yes, I take off to get the bird's eye view.
Down kind of absentmindedly wonders to herself how whoever's doing this is coordinating the coin around the corner.
Well, that's why it was
That's
suddenly
mirrors.
automatic.
Sky, what would you be doing?
Well,
Actually, with that, sorry.
it sounded like were multiple of the griffins going up into the air to look down at the alley?
Well, that's what I was going
I
to say.
heard that Glenn was going up and Down was going forward. That's what I could obtain from what they were
Arya's
saying.
going up and forward.
Okay.
All right, yeah, gotta be both worlds for you.
Guy sighs and
Arya's
she's
special.
hanging back a bit, but she does like start into the alley and is just kind of listening to hear what happens.
All
I'll
right.
make a perception check to see if she spots any mirrors or the like. Anything suspicious. Or I already did, sorry.
All right.
It's a 3.
You do not spot anything suspicious of any nature. You just see typical alleyway stuff: trash cans, trash, muddy.
Tree wizard around the corner.
Yeah, tree wizard. The tree wizard.
We ignore him. We ignore him.
Sky's going to do the same, trying to keep an eye out to make sure they're not getting ambushed.
All right, fair enough. All right, you with Sky looking around from where you were at, not around the corner yet. You do not see anything that could potentially be of any threat. You don't see anybody near the rooftops, getting ready to ambush. You don't see any other hidden areas where people could hide behind or pop out. You don't see any tripwires or anything. It's at least this part of the alleyway is secure. So, Micaiah, you went in rushing after your ice sprites. So by now you would be around the corner, all right? All right, rounding the corner, you see that this alleyway continues down for a little while before suddenly coming to an open area. It seems to be an alleyway leading into probably not the city square, but like something akin to that, where it's like a big open space where it's like the general public. So you continue to follow the sounds of your ice sprites. Nothing's really getting in your way. You're just mashing through everything: trash cans, trash dumpsters, carts, orange carts. You burst through an orange cart.
What about a cabbage cart?
No cabbages.
My cabbages!
Oh,
My oranges!
My oranges!
My
leg.
pineapples.
Ah! Well, home scream.
Ah.
No, but you actually do almost rush through an orange cart that was passing by. It seems you found the food market part of the town. Several stalls are arranged so that there's a big open area, like little passages through, all the stands of people selling their merchandise. Various fruits of various different types. Some you've never even seen before. There's something called a dragon fruit. Yeah, I'm not sure, but in your mind you make a mental note to ask Guinness about that later.
I actually had a dragon fruit before.
Yeah, so
I
It's
have.
like a kiwi.
Does Sky's general sort of Dragonborn and Longmouth Hunt's abilities apply to Dragon Fruit?
Yeah, that's my favorite food.
Favorite-
Yeah,
your
it's his
favorite
fruit.
you get a bonus to damage.
Yeah, he gets a bonus to chewing, +4.
Nom, 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 nom.
All right, so Glenn and Arya, you guys were taking off to the skies, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
downwards.
So from your vantage points, I'm going to need perceptions from both of you. 2 of them, or 2 from each one of you.
Oh.
You roll 2 dice.
Did you say a bonus to chew?
A bonus to chewing.
Oh,
I don't know.
my word.
Still don't get that reference. Whatever. Shut up, Larian.
No.
Wait, you add the modifier once or twice?
Sure. No, I'm not saying you add modifier. I'm just saying you roll perception twice.
No, but I mean the perception modifier. Oh, okay, I get it now. I get it.
I could have put that into one formula, but yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. Daria, where are your 2?
We are right here.
Also, my sister's cat cut me. It hurt.
Oh,
Can I have one
DM's
of
dead.
yours?
All right. So from your rolls, Arya, you ascend and you can see the general layout of this open market pretty well. You can spot easily just the general layout. The what's called the fruits are over here, vegetables over there, this guy over here, that guy over there. However, Glenn, you can make out the fishing lure and where it is coming from. It's there was a tint of the sunlight against it. You can easily follow it. You can see it coming from a building close to near the end of the market, in the corner, really. What will you do?
I pointed out to those below me.
And not the one next to you above.
There's no one above me.
Are you saying that you're top tier?
I said I went up. Arya said she went up and forward, so she's in the middle.
Yeah. Is Arya Malcolm in the middle?
No.
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 Okay.
Both
No.
in the middle.
No.
Okay, I get it. All right, so Glenn, you continue and you point this out to everybody below you. The regular citizens, the regular law-abiding people, and ungulates further down see this commotion happening. See Micaiah burst through an orange cart. Not really, but almost burst through an orange cart. And just kind of generally get out of your way as, a crowd tries to part. But it's kind of hard. Micaiah, you're the one leading this pack. And you see this coin, and you also faintly see your ice sprites. They're actually... Make me a perception.
Okay.
But yeah, you at the very least see your ice sprites near said building that is close to a corner. However, you do not see what becomes of them because they enter this building before the coin swiftly enters the building as well, and the door behind it closes. You now know where you're going. Said building, this one.
Is it a single-story building?
Yes, it is actually a single-story building. It is orange colored. There is a thatch roof.
Oh.
That's a root term, right? Thatch?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Are there windows?
Is there a sign on the door to indicate what the building is or whatever? Like most.
No, there's no sign. There are windows. However, they are closed drapes, so you can't see inside them. There's one door right in front of it.
Is
Are
it
there
a
buildings nearby?
Yeah, is it a standalone building or is it like conjoined with others?
It's not conjoined. It's by itself, but it is very close to other buildings. It's got how what's called apartments are kind of like stuck together like Lego bricks. Just put a little bit of space in between those, and that's how this building looks like. It's sandwiched between two others, but there is a little bit of breathing room around the building.
But only one door, you said.
As far as you can tell, you're looking at the front of it.
Can I do a quick fly around?
Yes. However, at this point, Micaiah, you would be right up against the door. Everybody else following.
What are the buildings up to the sides of it? What are the professions or whatever? Are there just nameless warehouses or something?
No, they're just typical building. They look like other houses. Oh, no, not other houses. They look like apartment buildings. The very similar looking rooms because every room's the same. And these buildings are actually a few stories high.
In that case, Down doesn't mind them. Or anything. At this point, I guess we're moving over to, or I'm moving at least over to Kaya.
Yeah, Micaiah, you are right at the door right at this point. Everybody else is coming around. Not Glenn. Arya circling around.
Yeah, Micaiah's gonna be, is gonna, kind of bang on the door.
Make the sound effect. Yeah, who is it?
Oh God! It made my dog get excited. You playing Zero?
Sorry. Don't worry. I know the pains of that as well.
Well, I'm not picking it up, so... On your end only.
Anyway, so wait, so someone answered?
Yeah, from what you can tell, it's a voice sounding like this. Yes, who is it?
My sprites, they ended up going in this house. Can you open up the door so I can get them back? I'm extremely worried.
Sprites? There are no sprites here.
Are we close enough to hear that?
You're in the air, so you probably can't hear this.
Discord
voice.
song,
However,
boo.
you can't
Wait, so-
really hear Micaiah.
Who's in the air and who isn't then?
Glenn and Arya are
and Glenn, I believe, is on the ground.
no. Glenn and Arya are in the air.
Oh, sorry.
I think I said I was going to be in the air, but then everyone else took off, so I guess I'm not.
I mean, you can be if you want to.
No, stay down.
Down to your name.
Regardless, people in the air probably can't hear this old voice. However, Micaiah and Sky, you're doing your thing, yeah. So Micaiah, you can hear Micaiah. You can't hear this other voice because it's kind of soft. But yes, Micaiah, the voice responds with, "There are no ice sprites here."
They just got in the building right before the door closed.
Door closed.
I've
had this door closed this entire time. No one's come in or out.
This door's been closed for weeks.
Well, if Dawn is in the air, then I guess she's gonna land near Micaiah.
Just please, just give me a quick minute and I'll be right out.
No one must enter. Go away.
I'm gonna try and roll a persuasion check.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, Sky, I just saw what letter I posted. I meant K.
L.
I knew what you meant.
L.
All right, so what do you say to try to persuade this voice to let you in?
I'm begging you, I just saw this door open and close, and I saw my ice sprites go in there. Just give me a quick minute, and I'll be right back out. Please, I'm extremely worried for them.
Would this have been enough time to do a quick fly around to see if there are any other doors? Or
Yeah.
other exits
We've
in
been flying
general?
around constantly.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, you probably have enough time to fly like a few times over.
Just do a circle.
From what you saw no other entrances. You just saw the one door at the front and more windows around at the back. For some reason, it does not have a back door. However, it does have a back porch and a small lawn.
A porch with no door.
Yeah.
So,
Like
22.
Yes. Oh, right. 22 persuasion. Let me roll against that. Okay, you're one persuasive son of a gun because she not one.
You now own this place.
This is my house.
This is
the new base of
This is
operations.
my house. Open the door. All right. Well, the voice goes silent for a few seconds and then responds with. She opens this little eye slot that you can see. It's right about eye level. You can finally see relatively who this person looks like. It doesn't look like ungulate eyes. It looks like human eyes. They're smaller, but you're not sure if it's a human. You can only see their eyes. They speak up with, "Are you sure it wasn't the building next door?"
I'm pretty sure it was this building right here. I mean, there's no other orange building around.
Are you sure about that? His name is John Cena. She bursts out the door. Da, 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 da. No, but she does say, "Are you sure about that?" There's plenty of buildings around. The other orange building. You sure you don't want to look at theirs first?
No, I'm extremely sure. I'll only be just a minute, and then I'll be right back out of your hair.
Make me another persuasion check.
Okay.
And would everybody else be at the door or roughly on the ground, or where would everybody be at this point?
At this point, Arya is on the ground next to them.
Yeah, down is probably nearby.
Because
as well.
obviously something's up, and she wants to find out what it is.
I'm watching from the last corner we turned before coming to this door.
All right. So
And I'm on the roof.
all right,
I considered that.
you're on the roof.
Is there a
Alright,
chimney?
No, there's no chimney. It's
Oh.
very basic. A
I
very
wanted something to
basic house.
perch on.
You can perch on the freaking roof. The entire roof you can perch on, man.
It's not the same.
All right, so that persuasion roll, whoever this is, old lady, maybe, is beginning to crack with your persuasion. Your really good persuasion. And she continues with, and finally, suddenly, she slams the eye slot shut, and just from the other side yells, "Go away!"
Can I roll insight?
Actually, hold on, Micaiah, you're a reindeer, yeah, okay. Everybody who has magic, roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, okay.
I'll have magic next level.
Arcane magic
Oh,
or
I don't
divine
count
magic?
yet.
As long as it's
Oh, yeah, I don't
magic,
count at all.
you can roll it.
I'll go
He
ahead
needs
and
modifiers.
give it a
He's too
shot.
frazzled.
Even though
He's
it's
too worried.
Micaiah isn't really paying attention. She's too worried about her little ice sprites.
Who needs modifiers? But can I roll insight?
What are you rolling for?
On the old lady in quotes actions.
All right, to see.
I don't know about this.
To see what, if her words are truth or if she's what, deceiving.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. I mean, more of the if. Actually, I can be suspicious without needing insight, right?
Yeah, you
I
can be
suppose.
suspicious. Insight is if you're trying to actually find fault in whatever she's saying for any kind of reason. Hence why I asked, are you trying to see if like she's hiding something or she's
See if she's a lying sack of shit.
if she's a man actually and she's doing this voice to try and confuse you?
I knew it all along.
You're a man.
Heresy! Oh, wait.
Wrong. Time and a place, Arya. Time and a place. But yeah,
Got
roll me
carried
that
away.
insight down. Roll me that insight down.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oof.
Oh.
Oof.
You're actually
no.
siding with her. You want your team to go away.
Really?
No, I wouldn't force you to do that. However, you can't glean anything from this old lady, or old lady, quote unquote. But
This old individual.
this old individual, other than that, she's really nervous about something. But yes, Micaiah, she just slammed the eye slot in your face and told you to go away. What will you do?
She's gonna bang on the door again. It's like, no, I can't leave.
All right, so
Why? They
the
can't fend
Arcana
for
check.
themselves.
All right, so those that rolled for the Arcana. So Down and Glenn. Arya, were you trying?
I don't have magic. I have key.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's why you. Okay. Oops, never mind. So Down and Glenn, you can both sense a magical surge start to build up inside this building. Micaiah, you faintly felt it, but you're too preoccupied with being, concerned for your ice sprite's health and safety that you can feel it. It's just that it's not really going to the forefront of your mind right now. But yes, Down and Glenn, you can both feel a magical surge of energy start to emanate from this house. And actually, Micaiah, make me a perception. Do 2 rolls.
Oh no.
Since you're the one right up at the door.
Down is going to be a little more urgent and start shuffling through her bag for something.
Oh no.
Micaiah, hey, look at that, everybody. Everybody started with one inspiration that I forgot to tell you about. Micaiah, do you want to spend your inspiration?
That?
Cool.
So just roll again.
Yeah.
Where am I marking inspiration?
Oh, look at that! Micaiah,
Wow.
you rolled well.
That was so inspired.
Yeah. But yeah, so Micaiah, you hear muffled yelling from the other side. You do not hear that old lady voice anymore. Instead, you hear a sort of more nasally, growly sort of voice yell to, you assume, others that are in the room. You can hear them yell, "Get it done faster! Get faster! We need to get out of here! I'm trying! Do it as best I can! Don't rush me!"
I think we need to huff and puff and blow this house down.
So
Actually,
Micaiah heard that. So Micaiah, you heard these very, very grouchy, annoyed voices yelling at each other from inside, saying things like they need to get away fast. You can also hear the screams of your little ice sprites, however, they are also muffled. You assume that they were being hushed before.
Uh-huh. Well, having...
What?
And she's basically yelling, "Stop arguing! Please let me in!
All right,
I can hear them in there!"
Sky, what were you thinking of doing?
Well, having sensed or heard none of this, but annoyed at the lack of progress, Sky was going to call over to the door. Let's see. I wrote this down. I knock at the door, not knowing who will come up behind. Which is Thieves' Cant.
Ah, okay. So they don't understand anything that Micaiah nor you, or wait, no, they understand clearly what Micaiah was saying. However, when you say that, by the way, are you really using Thieves' Cant?
I have a level of rogue.
No, I'm impressed that you're actually using Thieves' Cant. If you are, I'm like, wow.
I've never seen anyone use Thieves' Cant ever.
Yeah, which is like, wow, okay.
It's fun. I've been wanting to.
I mean, I planned to use it at one point with the Amber, but that never has been happening ever.
All right, well, Sky, you have another inspiration, so you have 2 right now.
Hooray.
All right, because just because you're actually using Thieves' Cant, it's cool. Anyways, so getting back to this, Micaiah, they clearly understand and heard you shouting for them to open the door, and I assume you were banging on it again before Sky came over and Thieves canted it up and asked this. However, from inside, you can hear them still clearly shout, "They're talking nonsense! Get it! Hurry up!" It seems that they did not know what you were talking about.
With that, Down is going to pull out her thieves' tools and get to work on that lock a little.
All right.
A little?
Probably, a sleight of hand check. As you pull out some
Another
tools and-
perception check to see if I can get them to open up that door.
What was that?
Another perception check to see if I can get them to open up that door.
Perception or persuasion?
That's persuasion.
That's what I meant. Persuasion.
Yeah, you're gonna see them. You're gonna see them through the door, and then get through the door because the door is an illusion.
Sleight of hand.
Throughout all of this, Arya is sighing and turning her head away.
I lie.
All right, so Micaiah, you try one more time to get them or to persuade them to open this door. However, you do not get any results. Down, however, with your sleight of hand and your quick thinking, you easily unlock this door. It didn't even have any other locks. It was simply just the door was locked, and that was it. You easily got through this. They really weren't that smart. They really should have put up more defenses. However, the door is now unlocked, and you may enter. What will Micaiah, Sky, down, all of you do?
I didn't even have to break anything.
I'm going
all-
to
probably
in her
break something.
in her panic state. She's gonna like the moment that door opens, she is in there and she is calling for her ice sprites.
All right, down. Micaiah just rushed in past you. What will you do? Like, you're just still standing there, tools in your hands, and like as soon as you turn that knob the slightest inch, Micaiah just busted through it.
And she's immediately getting crowbar. I just imagine like Sky. It's like, oh, let me get my bovine bow. Actually, just a heavy throwing hammer.
Basically.
Well,
That is her ranged attack option is hammers.
Yeah. After this door bursts open with Micaiah running through, she looks left, right, all around, and at the back of the room where a back door would be, you see a few elves with an arcane sigil on the ground. No, not on the ground, on the wall. An arcane sigil on the wall with 2 goblins, 3 total. 2 goblins are making arcane gestures and muttering words that you can't understand, while a third one,
Okay, sorry, what I'm
one is yelling at them.
Oh,
Yeah, I noticed that you were gone because you didn't respond.
I thought I said that. Sorry.
Nope. But whatever,
Sorry.
yeah. So what you missed is that Micaiah just burst through the door as soon as you turned it even slightly. And what you guys can see is 3 goblins with an arcane sigil on the wall where a back door would be. 2 of them are casting, moving their hands in weird motions and muttering words, probably the magic words. They're just saying please and thank you all over again. The magic words. While a slightly taller goblin is yelling at them to hurry up and shouting at them to do their jobs better, holding a sack that is moving where Micaiah, you can easily tell that is where your ice sprites are right now. And that is the scene for now.
I am taking out my accordion and I'm going to cast sleep on them.
All right.
Do it.
Okay. How many D6 do I have to roll again? I completely forgot.
If it's a level 1 spell, it's 5. I believe you have 1 more for each spell slot higher.
Sleep. Let's see. 5d8.
Oh, 5d8?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought they were D6.
Well,
all right, well, do the D8s then.
That's a bit better.
Okay, so 26, starting with person with the lowest health.
Hopefully.
All right, so you put 1.3 of them to sleep. I forget. It doesn't do anything if the number is not high enough to get them to sleep, right?
Yeah, it starts with the person with the lowest health, and then if it meets their maximum health, they fall asleep, and the remaining those can move on to the next person. If it doesn't meet that, then
All right, then it just stops with that person. Doesn't do anything to them.
hey, whoever's recording, is the bard muted?
It's Aria
Let me-
at midnight.
Let me check. It's muted now.
Okay, because just
Oh,
put
yes.
a thing on the bard real quick.
It's important, I'm sure. Ah, yes.
Oh, yes, do you want to do this?
It's important.
Is this a nice song? I like it very much.
And whoever's the one with the lowest health, like they'll start to like sway, and then nod off, and boom.
All right, so you managed to put at least one of them to sleep. The other two are still awake. The two that are awake are the slightly bigger one and one of the casters. So you actually hear this little goblin that was casting this spell. You hear him yell, "That just makes more work for me," as he begins to pick up the slack of casting the spell and makes even more gestures and more words.
And she's gonna turn back at the others and say, "What are you waiting for? Help me get my ice sprites back."
Down nods in affirmative, and she kind of puts her hand out, kind of like in Sky's pose there, and from her fingertips, a little bit of fire comes out, thin sheet of it. Oh wait, am I past Micaiah at this point? Or hold on, I move in before I move in ahead of Micaiah before I do all this, and
Okay.
she puts her hand out, and a thin sheet of fire comes out from her fingertips, and I'm casting Burning Hands, Talons.
All right. That is that an attack roll or is that a save for me?
It's a dexterity.
Okay, dexterity? Okay, what is the DC?
DC is 13.
All right.